Hi everyone, welcome to my channel and welcome to my first video. I'm so happy that you guys are here and I can't wait to see where this journey goes. I decided that I wanted to do an introductory for my first video, and I thought there was no better way to do that than doing the YouTuber tag. I wanted to kind of give you guys just an idea of who I am and introduce myself to you just so you're not like, oh, what's going on? I wanted to do this completely unedited as well, so let's go ahead and hop in. The very first question is, what is your name? My name is Jocelyn, and I've lived in Las Vegas, Nevada for 22 years. I am going to be 23 in January. And then the next question is, how many siblings do you have? I have a whole bunch of siblings, but the only two that actually are super important to me are my older sister Haley and my youngest brother Jackson. Those are the two that I actually grew up with, and actually Jackson's growing up with me. I grew up with my sister Haley from probably when I was a baby up until she moved out when I turned 17. And Jackson was born long after I was in high school. He was born in 2015, and so essentially he's growing up with me. What are your hobbies? Perfect. I love to bake, I love to cook, I love to crochet, I love to paint, and I love to do diamond painting. I used to do a lot of embroidery, but that really took a long time and that was more stressful than being a hobby. I try to do that as much as possible, but with the job that I have right now, I don't really have a lot of time to myself, and I kind of wanted to start doing YouTube more than just doing crafts. Is this your first channel? No, this is actually not my first channel. When I was in high school, I actually made this YouTube that I'm starting to post on now to read my poetry and to read my stories that I used to write. Now, I deleted all of those and I kind of went blank for probably, I don't know, 7 or so years. And I just thought this would be a great time to start doing YouTube again. I'm alone at my apartment for eons, and it gets lonely here. And I thought maybe, who knows, my friend actually just started her YouTube, which made me get motivated to start mine. I do a lot of my stuff behind closed doors, and I thought, why not? People are always like, Jocelyn, give me your recipe, and I'm just like, no. So I thought it would just be easier to videotape them, and if you guys wanted to try it, I would love to see it. What is your channel about? I got ahead of myself in my last question, I'm so sorry. My channel is going to mostly be very food involved. I like to bake and I like to cook, as I said in the previous question, but I just kind of wanted to show you guys cooking for my fiance and things like that. I also wanted to take you guys to the grocery store with me, showing you what I buy, how to organize your pantry, very kitchen oriented, and that's just something that makes me really happy, and I thought I would share it with you guys. Who is your target audience? This is a very good question because I don't have a target audience. I want people to watch my videos because they want to learn and that they want to get new recipes and new baking and just kind of have fun with me. And I can't wait to see how much I actually do, because it's been kind of crazy and I keep telling myself that I wanted to do this, and I just finally decided we're gonna do this. Who inspired you to start making videos? To be completely honest, it was my friend Sierra. She started up her YouTube, and I was like, this might be fun for me too. I personally don't like being on camera, but I think it would be fun, and essentially, I just feel like this is the perfect time. We just got out of a pandemic. I mean, it's still going on, but just seeing how much interaction that we didn't get, I missed it, and this would just be great. Who are some of your favorite YouTubers? So some of my favorite YouTubers actually have nothing to do with food. It's a lot of gaming people, so Markiplier, Jacksepticeye, I love to watch Corpse, Tina's great, that whole group of friends. I just constantly watch them at work. How much time do you spend on YouTube every day? I use YouTube more than I use any social media. I don't post a lot. I don't do a lot of Facebooking. I don't actually even have the apps anymore on my phone. But I would say that I use YouTube 16 hours a day maybe. essentially, like, that's just what I like to do. I love to watch videos. Sometimes I'll watch, I can't pronounce her name, but she does, like, bento boxes for her husband, and that's actually what I do on, like, every other day, pretty much, for my fiance. And so it's just, like, I feel like all I do is be on YouTube, so I should just get myself out there. What does your username mean? So I've tried to keep my username the same on all platforms. My crochet Instagram is Killer Crochet with an underscore, and then all of my other social medias are Killer Shrimp with an underscore. I don't know where this name came from, to be completely honest. I think somebody had mentioned something to me at my last job, and it just stuck with me. Now, I'm a very small person. People used to call me Shrimpy and Shrimp and all that, so, like, that goes a lot into my name. But I always tell people that, like, the thing that inspired my name the most is because I have a lot of personality, and, like, I have, like, people would say that I have a killer personality. So a Killer Shrimp just matched because I'm short, but I'm super funny, I'm super energetic, and it shows a lot more often when I'm comfortable. So that's what my name means. I've kept it the same for so long. It used to be Little Shorty before this, and as you can tell, my height, all that good stuff. What is the best thing about YouTube? I think the best thing about YouTube is there's so much variety. You can always find what you're looking for, and also if you don't like the video you're watching, you can just click away. Like, it's not like you're being forced to watch something, and that's what I appreciate the most, because, like, even some of my YouTubers that I watch, like, sometimes there'll be, like, talking too much, I guess, or, like, not getting to the point of the video, and, like, I'll skip through, or, like, I can go to a different video. What is the worst thing about YouTube? Copyright. There's, like, a lot of times when I'm, like, cooking and listening to music or listening to a podcast, and those get copyrighted a lot, and I think that's the worst part, but I understand where it comes from. It's just, like, now you have to think of what you're doing, and being, like, very, like, known about what copyright claims are and things like that. What are your goals when it comes to YouTube? My goal to, like, getting on YouTube is to essentially just get my name out there and, like, have a platform that I can be comfortable with. I want to get all my recipes out there and all my baking and just kind of, like, have somewhere I can escape. And I feel like that's, like, the most important thing, just having something to, like, do and to escape and to essentially, like, put yourself out there. How often will you upload your videos for viewers? Well, I plan on doing it, like, at least once a week. If anything, I will change the schedule to more than once a week. I do cook every other day, and I bake probably one time fully out of the month. It's going to be a little bit more this month just because Thanksgiving is right around the corner, and that's, like, my favorite holiday. Like, I can't just not cook. So I did want to just start now because it's getting super close. Let's see here. What was the most difficult part in getting started? Honestly, putting myself on the camera. I get very nervous and I get very shy, and I feel like I have to record things over and over and over again. Even this introductory video, like, I recorded it probably like 50,000 times. So that was probably the most difficult part, just because I didn't know how comfortable I would be on camera. What equipment do you currently have? I have this really small ring light with a tripod attached that I got from Ross for like $8. I would like to get something more in the future, but I just don't know what I'm looking for yet, and I'm just trying to see what works best. I also just used my iPhone. What is your favorite thing about the YouTube community? My favorite thing about, like, the community itself is, like, there's just so much positivity that I've seen. Like, I understand that there's going to be some negative things that come up and everything, but that's, like, everyone's so positive, and everybody, like, you can comment, like, all of everything. Like, it just makes me so happy, and from, like, the feedback that I've seen from other people's YouTubes, like, it fuels my soul. What are your 3 goals for describing? What are your goals for your YouTube channel? Honestly, I feel like I just answered this question not too long ago, but it is the last one on this list. My goals is to essentially just get my name out there and like talk to you guys and give you guys what you want to see and like recipes, and like I hope this everything helps you guys, and I just want to be part of like the community to like put myself out there, and that's really what I'm looking for. And for the goals itself, let's see here. Perfect. And that looks like that was the last question. So I'm sorry if things were redundant, and I'm sorry if it was kind of like all over the place. I pretty much just was reading off of 2 different websites that I wanted to answer questions off of, and I just really wanted to do an introductory just so you guys knew who I was and what the plan was essentially. So I think I'm going to end the video here, and I hope that I answered any questions for you. But if you guys have any more questions, please don't hesitate to reach out to me. If you guys have any feedback, like, please tell me. Like, any type of criticism is constructive to me. I can't wait to show you guys what's in store and what I have next. I will probably start doing, like, the cooking and recipes and whatnot next week. So thank you guys so much, and I appreciate you guys so much for being here, and I can't wait to start this journey with you guys. You guys have a great rest of your day. Bye!